and welcome to Carla's Questions Cooking Corner. Today we are making something very cool, but we have to ask our viewers first. So let's see. Alana from New Jersey. Dear Carla, how do you make cupcakes? Well, Alana, today is your lucky day. We are going to make cupcakes. You will need cupcake mix, eggs, vegetable oil, icing, and any kind of topping you would prefer. And lastly, measuring materials. So, today we are going to be making the cupcakes in the Carla's Questions Cooking Corner studio. So, as you saw, there were specific ingredients you have to use. Well, for the batter, we use classic yellow cupcakes today on the show, but you could use chocolate or red velvet. Everything will be exactly the same except for probably the color of the icing, the flavor of the icing, or the flavor of the batter. Okay, so on your cake batter mix or your cupcake batter mix, it says specific measurements, but they're always correct, so always follow the back of the book. So it says first to have 1.5 cups of water. So, right there, 1/2. So you fill up the water, and you get it even, and then you pour it into the mix. Then, you take 2 eggs, and you crack the eggs into the mix. Now, you could have any kind of vegetable oil. Here we have Crisco, and you pour, it says here, 3 teaspoons of vegetable oil. Yeah. Okay. Well, as you can see, I didn't pour it into the bowl because I already made a batch. So, you always stir. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you pour the mix in before the eggs, the veggie oil, and the water. So, now that we have this, you guys must be thinking, where's the oven? In here, we have a special cupcake maker. It's very, very cool. It's good for cupcakes, but you could also use a cupcake pan and just place it into the oven. But here it has things. But when you always use even a pan in the oven or like this, you always have to spray oil on it or maybe a little butter inside, because then you will it will like stick to the pan. So now that we talked about adding the ingredients like this in the bowl, first you got to plug in the machine. That's how it heats up. And then we check to see if it's heated up. So we take the pieces and blend it together. Oh yeah, it's fun. So we take a scoop and we pour it into here. Now we're going to get some questions about cupcakes from our viewers. Jessica from California. How do you make a perfect swirl? Well, to make a perfect swirl, you probably have to get a certain kind of machine that has certain kind of tips. I have one in my kitchen, but you could also get them with the piping bags, which are very weird. That's why I don't use them. From Lindsay from New York City. Dear Carla, what topping should I use on my cupcakes? Well, I'd suggest maybe like some sprinkles, or maybe some powdered sugar, maybe even some chocolate chips, M&Ms, all kinds of things that you prefer could go on a cupcake, except for maybe mozzarella. It's kind of like for pizza. Next question from Dina from Pennsylvania. What is your favorite icing? My favorite icing has to be the plain vanilla icing. It tastes good and it's very, very not healthy. But in this case today we are using chocolate icing, but that's also perfecto. Last question is from Penny from Illinois. Carla, why are cupcakes so delicious? I don't know, I didn't make them. You're so stupid. She's so stupid. Wait, are you recording? No, turn it off! I'm icing my cupcakes. Ooh, yo. You circle around and then you push in and up. Ew, it looks like poop. Does it look like poop, everyone? This is your final product. Enjoy! That's all the time we have for today, folks. This is the penis cupcake. This.
I'm gonna cut that part out.
Okay. Today we are making.
No. Today.